Hello, everyone. It's Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my February 2020 Ascension Energies update. So, we are into the second month of the year of alignment, as I said in January when I talked about what the energies are going to be like for 2020. So, we are going to, again, slowly but surely line up with where we need to be on our soulful journey in a way that we never have been able to do before. And I essentially call this like a wake-up call. It's like a wake-up call to our soul blueprint. And in February, we are learning, which is part of my 16 realm collection. So if you don't know about that, if you're new, go on my website and take a look at all the things that we will be learning within that time, which goes until mid-March. Okay, but as we go into February, we're also going into Mercury retrograde for most of, actually pretty much all of February, because we start pre-shadow on the 1st of February, and then we go into full Mercury retrograde on the 18th and come out the other end in March. So this month, the themes for this month are patience and incubation. Partly because we're going to need patience a little bit more. We're going to be a little more irritated. You might be finding that already with people, and there's so much energy coming up and energy surges. And we're going to need good boundaries. Okay? This is a month to practice boundaries, definitely. And also to know that you're still incubating as you move through to where you're going to be next in your life. Some of you have gone through very significant changes in your life. Some of you have gone through minor adjustment, really depending, but all of us are going through big changes right now on some level as we move through the rest of this year. Okay, so what we will be learning is being more in our spiritual warrior archetype this month, so psycho-spiritual endurance, as well as the guru. The guru is all about this month's spiritual connection. So a lot of people don't know how their life's going to unfold. And what you're going to need going forward is more faith and knowing that it will unfold the way it should, and to let go of your fear of uncertainty. So that's going to be a big part of what we're going to be doing this month as we dive in deeper into some of these emotions that are, again, from the past that are keeping us stuck from really believing that we can move forward. We're still going to be battling some of that, even though, as I've said, those of you that have been following my blog and my posts on Facebook in particular, I've said that we no longer have any karmic hold on us. There's no more karmic anything blocks. So we are completely free to be the divine human beings that we are. However, that's going to take a little more work as we work through this and line things up and really understand what that means, and that the past is the past. And anything we react to now is just that, the past, because going forward, all blockages are out of the way. There's no more karmic looping the way we had before. And that's really exciting because we can finally achieve our potential as human beings. And for those of you that aren't quite understanding what that means, you may, though, be finding that you're able to kind of find your way forward a little bit better this time. There's more clarity. Things are lining up a little bit more for you. And you just have to keep following that along like those little breadcrumbs as you go along your spiritual and soul path. Okay? So I also am going to say there'll be a lot more heart healing this month still. So again, you'll be doing that redemptive dreaming I talk about, really healing things through your dreams and visions. This is why I've also said it'd be a good time to learn how to meditate and to find stillness, because you need that time to integrate. Okay, so that's what we're going to be facing quite a bit of this month. The 12th realm, which again I mentioned, I have an essence to support you on your journey through that. So you can take a look at that 12th realm on my website. And this will again help you really restore that connectedness to what I call the blue star. So that's the 9th chakra. When you go up to higher consciousness, to those higher chakras above us, we're accessing that 9th chakra, which basically is about divine karmic freedom, which is what we now have. And we have the opportunity then to meet that and rise to our potential. But you still have to do the work. You have to try and engage in life and find the will, right, and hold the boundaries while you compassionately move through to really go after what it is that you feel you need, what your needs, wants, desires are. And if you don't go after that, then that's entirely up to you. But now you're able to do that for the first time. And so again, really believe that, even though you may be having a difficult time with that kind of concept, anything that you couldn't quite do before, as you move through more of that self-worth, because we've been learning to stand in our self-worth a lot more, then you're going to be able to do those things that you weren't able to do before because seemingly you just couldn't quite get there. So this is really exciting for the human collective in totality, because we're going to finally understand more of what wholeness means. Co-creation comes more online because that's the overall goal. And your relationships and the way we work in the world are going to continue to change and upgrade. Now, is that for everyone? No. Like I said, you have to meet spirit halfway. And there's going to be people in this lifetime who achieve that and continue to grow and grow and grow. And there'll be those that don't. And to me, they just reincarnate and go back around and they start where they left off. So it's really up to you as to what you want to do. But I'm sure many of you are feeling freer, more sure of yourselves, and just needing to continue to work through those emotions to get out the other side to where you can connect with that true soul blueprint that you have. Okay, so I'm recommending this month the Spiritual Warrior Elixir. Okay, that works a lot on the digestion and the core. It gives you endurance because you're going to need that this month. Do not give up on your dreams and really hold those boundaries. Okay, you're going to find that you're going to get pulled. And then the Guru, which helps you with that spiritual connection. It has lavender in it, so it eases a lot of fear of the unknown and the uncertainty, and just gets you to really just sit with it and go, yeah, it's all going to be okay. And to download more of that inner knowing of, yes, it's going to be okay. And then the Rose Hydrosol, which is a beautiful rose spray to help you stay here and to clear any blockages and wounding and trauma that come up. And then Healthy Boundaries Tea. Okay, and that also works here because we're getting a lot of sinus congestion, ear congestion, all in through here as this clears and clears and clears out through the digestion. And then release the past too. Okay, so because you're still not quite believing, we're still not quite believing that we've moved past all of the old, but it is all clear. We've got the green light. So just know that as we move forward. All right, so I will have more in my written blog. If you want to read about that, I'll have all the cosmic dates, as well as the full list of psychospiritual symptoms. But know that you are moving to being able to unlock your soul blueprint and reach your highest potential, and get to states of self-esteem and self-worth that you've never been able to get to before. It just means you have to keep going and listen to spirit in your inner knowing, and you will get there. So have a wonderful February with lots of growth, and I will then see you in March, and we will see where we go from there. Take care.